Hi folks, it's Tanya here, otherwise known as Tartan Taz. Unfortunately, I haven't been able to figure out how to film myself in selfie mode and then turn the camera around again whilst filming, so I've had to start the video like this. Today I thought I'd give you a quick tour of my studio, the room where I do the majority of my creating. I will warn you, it's not the tidiest of rooms, but it's a very small room and I do my best to put away what I use. So without further ado, I'm going to open the door and hopefully not too quickly and welcome you into my studio. As you can see, it's a very small room. That is a gate leg table that is currently up at the moment to try and give me some extra workspace. I found that when I was working on my desk over here, there wasn't anywhere to allow things to dry and they ended up on the floor. That then meant I had to step over everything, so it wasn't really particularly helpful. So as I'm here, might as well start here. This is my desk. It has 3 drawers underneath. It has a storage box underneath. It can be a bit of a pain to get out and get to because it's where the chair is. But, you know, I do what I can do with the best of what I've got. So you can see that I've got my camera set up here and my daylight lamp, and I've got a few bits and bobs up on the shelf. I'm hoping to eventually extend and put another shelf over the top of this to give me just a little bit more room to have all of the things that I use on a regular basis, all my paints, etc., rather than having to put them away in boxes. There's some of my journals and there's my inspiration board there. Okay. So moving around the room, there's more storage boxes. Again, not ideal because you have to pull everything off the top to get to the ones at the bottom. So I try and keep the ones at the bottom with the things in that I don't use quite as often. My baskets on the top, they are for, I think the back one's miscellaneous stuff and the front one is all my marker pens. I have a very big shelving unit here which houses the majority of my stash, and right down at the very bottom is where I keep my sewing machine. Moving along to the end of the room here, there is a shelving unit which houses the majority of my books. There's my shelf for my creative books, although there are a couple that aren't. And you can see that I've got a pile of stuff here waiting to get sorted out. I'm not really sure where to put it. And there's another couple of containers. So as you can see, it's not the biggest of rooms. I've got loads of storage, but it's just difficult to get to because it's all piled on top of each other. I've even got another storage unit, which is actually an old bedside cabinet underneath the desk there. And I still have things kicking about in bags. So maybe one of these days I'll be able to figure out how to be a bit more organised in such a small space. So thank you very much for joining me. I hope that I have given you a little more insight into me and who I am and where I love to create. So hope to see you all again sometime soon with my latest project. So bye for now. Take care, everyone.